Welcome back to the shed, y'all. It is Sunday evening. It is 9:53. Getting right to pull the few orders we have for today. I think we have 1 on Amazon and 4 over on eBay. But before I get started doing that, I want to show y'all something that we picked up from Walmart just a few minutes ago. We were in there. I needed some aftershave and we needed like some bread and some stuff. And you know, something just told me go to the clearance aisle, so I did. And some of the stuff I had already seen in the clearance aisle was marked down even more. So I'll show you the couple of things I got. One item right here, this Jurassic World Dinosaur. The last time I went in there, I think these were at like $10, and you see now they were marked down to $6. Originally, about $17 is what these things went for, and it looks like they're selling for like maybe $25 or so on eBay. So I picked some of those up. I picked up all they had. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those apparently, and we also picked up some of these. Poetry for Neanderthals. It's a game. Now this is what's called hidden clearance. Y'all see there are no clearance tags on this thing anywhere. My wife bought one of these a while back and she saw them for $3, and she saw them tonight and she was like, well, I'll just scan them. And she scanned them with the Walmart app and they came up $3. I have to put that one in the tote with the rest of them. I've already put all of them in over here in tote G. You can see all of them are back in there, so I've got to add that one to tote G. Alright, next up, I also got a bunch of these right here. You can see that they're $3. These are also Jurassic World dinosaurs. These are smaller. These look to be selling around like $16 to $20, and I don't know how many of those I got, but there was quite a few in there. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 7 of those. And then there was this one oddball that was a different color, but it was also $3, so I picked that up too. And it looked like that one sold for more most of the time. So that's some of the stuff we picked up. We picked up some other toys, but I'm not going back in the house right now to get them. I'm just going to go ahead and pull these orders and show y'all what's going out. Our only Amazon order for today is this little guy right here. You see, we got this at Target, and the price was $2.99. Not making a killing off of this, that's for sure. So, cause we paid $3 for it, and it's going out for $14.98. So $3, and it's probably gonna cost me about $4 to ship it. So that's $7 right there. And then the fee, I'm not sure what the fee is on this, but I'm guessing a couple bucks. So we'll probably make $4 or $5 off of it. Next up, I have 2 owl mugs, and these things may actually be in the house. I might have to go in the house. My wife doesn't want to be on camera, so I'll make sure I put her on camera. But anyways, she was nice enough to bring me these mugs out here so y'all could see them. I'll try to get the light where it's not glaring on them. But these don't even have a name on them, so I don't know what to tell you to look out for. But anything owl apparently sells pretty good on eBay. Look at her hiding back there like she's got a shield up. I have a VHS tape that's sold. For those out there that don't think you can sell VHS on eBay, apparently they do sell. I got to dig it out of my box down here, so give me just a minute. 30th anniversary Sports Illustrated with what's her name, Kathy Ireland on it. Brand new, sealed. I have less than $1 in that. I don't know exactly what I got in it, but I bought like 60 or 80, however many VHS that day. It's going out for $9.48, and I had to pay the shipping. That's going to go out medium mail, so it's going to be less than $4 for that. Not making a killing, but you know, I'm in it for less than $1. I'm going to get $4 or $5 out of it. Next up, I have a Lego Dimension item that's sold, and it's going to be over here in the Lego box. Pull that out. We'll bring him over here. Let's see. I'm running low on these things, y'all. These things have been selling. They started off selling really good. I guess the more popular ones sold really quick, and now we're, you know, kind of dwindling down to some of them that aren't as popular. But this is from the Lego movie. This is the Emmett tag right there, and then the excavator with tag, and that sold for $10.99, and we paid the shipping on it. It's gonna be less than $4. I got all those Lego Dimension items absolutely free. A friend gave them to us, so great profit on that. I don't know how many of those we've sold so far. I mean, they're absolutely free, and it looks like we have sold 19 different items on that. So those have sold really, really well. It wouldn't surprise me if there was somewhere in the neighborhood of $150 profit on that. Next up is an item that I found in the first estate sale I went to, so I'm going to have to add that to my clipboard also. But it's in tote NN, and it is a cord. And the weird thing about this item here is that, well, let me find NN. Oh, there it is on the bottom. But the weird thing about this item is we had somebody reach out to us on eBay claiming that they had bought this item from us, and the on-off switch on it didn't work. And we had to tell them, look, something's wrong, because we didn't sell this item. We still have it. We have no record of selling it to you. And they came back with a message that said, sorry, you know, their mistake. I don't know how they reached out to us. It was super weird. But anyways, the weirdest thing was 2 hours later, this cord sold. So, and I was like, please tell me it's not the same person buying this. But it wasn't, so hopefully this is a good sale. Let me dig it out of tote NN down here. This is a brand new vintage cord. I'm not sure what year it is, but it's got to be, this thing has got to be from the 70s at the earliest. I mean, the latest is probably earlier than that. But it looks to be brand new. It still has the original cardboard tag on it. And I think I paid $1 for that. I picked that up at that estate sale, and it was half off day. You know, the last day of the estate sale, and I think I paid $1. It was $1 or $1.50 for it. And it's going out of here for $17.99 with free shipping. And let's see, it weighs 6.8 ounces, so it's going to go out somewhere around 8 ounces or so. So $5 shipping, y'all. Definitely didn't go wrong there. But that's the items I have for Sunday night. All right, y'all, it is Monday, and we have one sale for today. Not a great number, that's for sure. But I got one item going out, and it is an item that I picked up this past Saturday at a thrift store in Windsor, North Carolina, and I picked it up for $5. And it is over here between UU and NN. Where's that at? That's down here. I got a couple of modems down there. Not this front one. I picked this one up. I picked this one up for $5 at a yard sale, and I picked this other one up for $5 at a yard sale. Well, excuse me, not a yard sale. It was at the thrift store. It's an Action Tech GT701D, but like you really need to know what that means. But it weighs 1 pound, almost 6 ounces. I did free shipping on that, and it is going out for, the buyer paid $29.79, and that's with free shipping. So we're going to see how much I can make off of that $5 item that I picked up last Saturday, so about 9 days ago. So let's see what it comes out to. All right, so we're trying to see how cheap we can ship this, and We're going to see what it will and won't fit in. And obviously it is not going to fit in that flat rate bubble melter right there. You can try all you want, but you're not going to get that thing in there, so we can give that up. But the first thing is, I don't like how much is moving around inside there. So even though I've already closed this thing up one time, I'm going to open it back up, and I'm going to try to fix that issue there, because I don't want it flying all the pieces in here while it's being shipped. So let's see. And it really wouldn't be a problem. I mean, that's not moving that much. That's the actual modem itself. That's not moving that much. But what is moving is this and this. So we're just going to remedy that problem by putting a little bubble wrap on it. I'm just going to take two pieces. Take one piece and just wrap that power supply in it. Don't have to be fancy. Just get rid of the noise. And then I'm going to wrap this in it. And that's it. Nobody wants to get something in a package and it be rattling all around. I didn't add a whole lot of weight to it, but I did quieten down a lot of that noise. Alright. Box her back up. A little tape on her. Alright, now we got a choice. Got a choice here. I can ship this USPS Parcel Select, and it will be $7.95. Sorry. It says they will get it between May 18th and the 26th, or for a whopping 29 cents more, I can ship it priority, and they will get it between the 17th and the 20th. So they could get it anywhere from 1 to 5 days faster if I do it priority. And if I do it priority, I'm also going to use a free box, so I'm not having to use my boxes. So we got to find a priority box that'll fit. The easiest one to me that comes to mind is this one right here. It's like 12 by 12 by 9. It is a large mailing box. The number is 0-box 7. But I mean, you can tell it's way bigger than what we need here. But I mean, that's going to fit in there nicely. It's going to be a little wide, but that's all right. We can fix it. Doesn't matter which end you use for the top or the bottom, but I always start up here. One on it, and put another one on it. Now, take this and set it in there. We're going to put some, I don't know if you can see this, but you can see there's a lot of room there and there's a lot of room here. So what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of this room right here, but we're going to keep this, and that's going to allow us to have some cushion in it. It's not going to cost us any more if we put a little cushion in it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to wrap this in bubble wrap. And since I want to take up some room, I'm probably going to wrap it in my bigger bubbles. I'm using my little bit thicker bubbles for this. I don't even know what size it is. But all I'm going to do is just try to wrap it one time. That's it. That's loud. Alright. We'll set it back in here. And folks, if you don't have one of these guys right here, you can look down at the bottom of the video, my link down there in the description, and you should see this device here listed down there. It is a box shaper, box cutter, I can't remember what else they call it, but this is what we're going to use to get rid of this gap right here. We're looking at almost an extra 4 inches. We'll say 3.5 inches right there. We can get rid of that, and it's really not that important on this one. It's going to save me some filler, but it's not that important because it's not going to cost me any more because it's bigger. But I just want to show y'all, you know, how I do this. So what you're going to do with this loosens up, you can move it up and down. This little thing right here is what, like, it doesn't cut all the way through the box, but it makes a nice seam in the box so you can bend it. So what you do is you're going to take this, you're going to stick it up here, and you're going to let that little star go all the way down until it gets to where you want to cut it. It gets close to that, to our box. And then you're going to tighten this down. And then you're just going to take this and roll it back and forth. That's all you got to do. Roll it back and forth. Alright. I'll go around and do all sides of it. And you really don't have to go back and forth. Most of the time one pass is enough. Just kind of push in on it. Doesn't take long. Now, I will tell y'all that this little tool right here costs like $20, but I'm gonna tell you, it will save you a lot of time, and it can save you money on some items, because y'all, I've said it before, USPS is going to this over 22-inch thing to where they're charging like $4 more if you just go 1 inch over. So just keep that in mind. You may have to cut some boxes down. All right, so what we've done is we made these little serrations down in here, and you're probably not going to be able to see it, but there's serrations in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay this down. We're going to take our box cutter, and we're going to go right to where that line is, and we're going to cut it out. We're going to do the same thing on all 4 of these corners. Go right to that line and just pull out. And what you've done is you created a crease. Now you can bend it over. And you can see how much I just took out of that. So that's all we're doing. So what we're going to do here, and you can also get rid of some weight like this, and I'll show you how that works. All right, so we're going to set this in here. We're going to get it pretty much centered, and then we need something on both sides, and I am going to use some air bubbles. These things, I know y'all have seen these things before, but where do I get these from? I don't buy them anywhere. I purchase items on Amazon and eBay and stuff, and when they come in and they have this stuff in there, I just keep it, and I keep it in a large box over to the side of my shed, and I just grab stuff out of it when I need it. So all I'm doing is putting a little bit on each side of it, keep it from beating around in here. This should be enough, I do believe. That should be a plenty. So all right. So how do you cut down on the weight by doing this? All right. Hold on. Just throw a bag in there to take up a little bit more room. All right. So I could turn this in like this, and then I could cut all this off if I wanted to. I don't even need that part of the box. Or I could go to this side, and I could do the same thing. I could cut both sides of that off. I could cut both sides of that off if I wanted to. But I'm not, because it's not going to help me any. All right, so we got those sides bent. Now we're going to go to this crease, bend that one in. All right, now I'm going to cut right down the center of this. And you can do it with a box cutter, or you can do it with scissors. I prefer to do it with scissors when it's like this, but just right down the middle. And lay that to the side. I keep that for for stiffening up packages later. I try to keep some spare cardboard laying around. Now I'm gonna just go to that same line where I just cut that off, and I'm gonna cut that out. And I'm gonna save that piece also. So now I made my seams come together. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it across here. And then I'm gonna come back and tape it across that seam. There it is. That's really all you need. I mean, if you wanted to, it's not going to hurt anything. I mean, a little extra protection. You put a little bit there, a little bit over here. Just a little extra insurance that it don't come apart. But y'all, I did this priority shipping because it's going to get there faster, and it's only going to cost me like 29 cents more. I mean, why wouldn't I spend that extra 29 cents? I saved that 29 cents by using a priority box. I didn't have to use one of my boxes. And I'm also using tape that I get almost free from eBay every quarter. I get quite a few rolls of this tape. It only cost me like $6 after I use my $25 coupon to give me. And all those bubbles and stuff you saw are free. My bubbles come from American Bubble Boy, but they're about the, I ain't gonna say they're the cheapest, but they're about the fastest you're gonna get around, and you get the same thing from them every time. Let's see how much we made off of this $5 item here. Alright, let's go ahead and ship this thing out. I'm gonna put it as priority mail. It doesn't matter if it's 12.12.5 or if you put 7.7.4, it's gonna cost the same amount. Now if you put 23.12.5, it's gonna cost you a whole lot more. But anyways, so we got $8.24. Alright, and y'all, if you don't have a thermal label maker, I recommend you get one, because I'm gonna tell y'all, having to take and this ain't a full-size sheet of paper, but having to take a full-size sheet of paper and take scissors and cut out something this size, or fold that sheet of paper over 2 or 3 times, and then you put it up here and you have to tape it and tape it and tape it, man, that is annoying. And you're using up tape, you're using up paper, and you're using up your ink, and you're wasting your time. You can buy a decent thermal printer for like $70, $80 if you want to splurge a little bit. I mean, I wouldn't go out and buy a Rolo. This thing over here is called like a Fun Lamb or something like that. Just buy a Chinese one. These thermal labels, and you can get like 1,000 of these things for like $23 or something like that. Link in description down below where you can get them cheap, or you can get them free from UPS. All you got to do is make a business account with them. It costs you nothing. They will send them to you. Here's a for instance. You can get a whole roll like that right there for free. It will cost you absolutely nothing. Or you can get the fan fold type. I have a huge box in the house, free, but I've got somewhere in the neighborhood like 6,000 or 7,000 labels for free. They don't charge you anything for them. But I'm gonna get off my soapbox now. I recommend you use these. Save you time, save you money. Yes, you have to pay $80 or $70 for that thing over there. But y'all, there's no more ink. That thing is thermal paper. That thing just heats the paper up and does all the writing for you. Alright, now, this right here, I'm also going to crumble this up right here. And I'm going to take it, and I'm going to put it right here in this box. You can see I have old cardboard I keep in there. And that's what I'm going to do with this cardboard right here. Stick it in there. If you have a really small item that you're shipping first class, you can take that cardboard and wrap around it to stiffen it up. I mean, just little ideas to save you some money so you can get things out cheaper. Let's do some math and stuff. $29.79 is what they paid. $3.14 for the fee, and it was $8.24 for shipping, and I had $5 in it. So, and we have $13.41 made off of that. Now the sad thing about that is that's all I made today. $13.41. That's all I made on eBay today. Had no sales on Amazon. Have a bunch of watchers over on eBay. Had a bunch of people liking stuff over on Mercari and Poshmark, but nobody bought anything. But that's how it goes sometimes with eBay. But I'm liable to wake up tomorrow morning and there'll be 5 sales, so you can't never tell. I mean, I'm not real happy with that, but hey, at least I sold one thing on eBay, and you know what? I didn't have to do anything but pack it up. And it only took me a long time to do it because I was trying to help y'all out by showing you another way that you can save a little bit of money. Yes, I showed you 2 items that I used that I had to spend money on. I had to spend money on that box resizer there, $20, but I see that as an investment. And I can also take that and I can write it off. Well, I can put it on my taxes. How about that? as a business expense. That thermal printer, that was a business expense that went on my taxes this past year. And that Chromebook that I use went on my expenses for last year. My GoPros, my microphone, all that stuff is business expense. So just ways to save money, ways not to pay as much taxes. So I hope y'all learned something. I hope I didn't bore you to death. But if you like any of the content that you've seen, please consider giving the video a thumbs up. And if you like the content, please subscribe and hit that notification bell down below, and you'll be notified every time I put up new content. Gonna have some new content coming up here from some more thrifting, some more yard sales and stuff. Plan on going to a church yard sale Saturday, get some footage there. Hopefully we'll find some good deals, and I will see y'all on the next one. Bye bye.